lot to digest after that press conference. Crazy. Shout out to my brother for selling the fight for me.
YouTube star Logan Paul will go toe-to-toe with the undefeated Floyd Mayweather on June 6th. But the boxing champ's impressive pro record doesn't seem to bother him at all. The bout between Logan Paul and one of boxing's biggest names to date has shook up the world of influencer boxing in a huge way. And after months of speculation and radio silence, the two are finally set to battle. Recently, there was leaked training footage of Floyd Mayweather, and here is Logan Paul's reaction to it. By the way, while you're here, make sure to click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all our engaging videos. And use that trigger finger by smashing that like button. Now, let's get into it. Taking on the greatest boxer of all time no longer makes Logan Paul nervous. He is more confident that he will win because some leaked sparring footage of the 44-year-old boxer was released. Floyd Mayweather is without a doubt one of the best boxers in history, if not the best. But the fact remains that Floyd is aging and he is getting slower, and his reaction time isn't as good as it used to be. Regardless of all that, many still believe that Floyd's next exhibition match against Logan Paul will be one of the easiest matches in his career because Logan doesn't have nearly as much experience, and some even say that he isn't a real boxer. Nevertheless, anything can happen in the sport of boxing, and Logan is obviously much taller and stronger than Floyd, so that might be helpful in Logan's favor. But Floyd Mayweather mastered skill and technique, so even if he wasn't the fastest in the world anymore, he probably understands boxing better than anyone. Despite this, Logan Paul is incredibly confident that he will surprise the world during the match. As part of his appearance on ESPN, Logan Paul predicted the outcome of the boxing match on June 6th. In his comments to First Take, he said, "With my height, weight, reach, and age, I'm going to be 3 weight classes heavier. That's dangerous. Imagine, hypothetically, that I know what I'm doing. Imagine I'm a very good boxer," Paul continued. "I'm dangerous for him. The world will stop. It's going to be the biggest surprise in the history of boxing." Logan is confident he will beat Mayweather by a wide margin, as he believes he is 100% capable of winning the fight. However, why is Logan Paul displaying such confidence? Since Floyd Mayweather has never lost a match before, those who are against him are bound to have some doubts. The fact that Logan believes in himself is great, because he has a 0% chance of winning if he just says Floyd will beat him. But Logan might be a little overconfident here. Either that, or he has seen videos of Floyd's recent interviews and sparring sessions. Floyd is known for being a gym rat who simply outworks his opponents, which led to him becoming a world champion. But that may not be the case with his fight against Logan Paul. Floyd decided that since Logan Paul was not a real boxer to him, he wouldn't train hard at all. During a recent interview, Floyd Mayweather said, "No strategy, I've just got to show up. If I want to go 1 round, it'll go 1 round. If I want to go 2, 2. It's all up to me." His first name is Logan. Logan fall after June 6 because he's gonna fall. Floyd may not be the best at cracking jokes, but it's clear that he is confident that he doesn't have to do anything to beat Logan Paul. Fans of boxing are wondering if Floyd is actually training hard, since he doesn't seem fazed by Logan Paul's athleticism. If Floyd Mayweather doesn't train hard, he won't be in top shape, and it doesn't sound like something the GOAT of boxing would say, regardless of the opponent. Recently, some footage has been leaked of Floyd doing some workouts, and many have commented saying that Floyd was nowhere near the same boxer that he once was. Floyd stays true to his strategy of not working hard for this match against Logan Paul. The leak may have just been to throw people off, and when the match arrives, Floyd will actually be in great shape to take on Logan. Nevertheless, Floyd Mayweather's boxing match strategy has changed since then. At a press conference with Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather, Jake Paul stole Floyd's hat, so Floyd has been very angry and wants to teach the Paul brothers a lesson. Even though Jake Paul was the one who caused the problem with Floyd, Logan Paul is the one who will most likely face the consequences. The long-term training partner of Floyd Mayweather recently stated that Floyd is upset because Jake stole his hat. Since Jake Paul stole his hat, we all know he was mad through his reaction. But now he has something to prove and has been in the gym non-stop. According to some reports, Floyd Mayweather even flew home after the press conference and immediately headed to the gym to train more. Floyd's training partner said, "I think Floyd thought taking his hat was disrespectful, and it looks like it has lit a fire under him. From what I saw at the gym, Floyd's one of the greatest in the world, but I didn't think he was going to train intensely for this. But now they've pissed him off, so he's turning it up. What I saw today from Floyd was very impressive. I was blown away. I was kind of expecting him to do a cookie-cutter workout, shadowbox and spar with someone really bad just to stay active. That's what I was expecting, but I came into the gym at around midnight and the energy and the atmosphere in the gym felt like a real Mayweather fight. Floyd looked great, man. Since Floyd didn't miss a beat, it's pretty safe to say that his strategy against Logan Paul has changed completely, and that he has been in the gym 24/7 training as if he were going against another great boxer. Logan Paul, however, thinks that this will actually benefit him because Floyd isn't the type to get mad and train or box emotionally. In other words, it might throw Floyd off his game. Floyd Mayweather might be so eager to teach Paul a lesson, he'll be too aggressive and make an error that Logan can capitalize on. When Floyd is in the ring, he always seems calm and collected, but this time it might be quite the opposite. During one of Paul's videos, he said, "I think fighting an angry, riled-up Floyd, trying to knock me out Floyd, is going to be better for me. I'd like for him to bring some emotion into the fight. I don't think it'd be smart for him." I made a quote that, because I get it. Statistically, he's undefeated, right? He's impossible to beat. But I made a quote, I said, "If I let statistics rule the decisions I made in my life, I'd be nowhere." It is impossible to predict what will happen in the boxing ring. Therefore, you shouldn't count anyone out, regardless of their win or loss. Logan Paul added, "I think momentum is on my side. I think the universe is on my side, and I think I'm going to do the impossible." What are your thoughts about this upcoming bout? Do you think Mayweather is taking the fight seriously? Let us know in the comments section below. And hey, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe on our channel so we can continue giving you the best content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.